What is up, YouTube? Dracossack Money. I'm back with the Evilswarm deck profile. Now, I've been running this deck for about, I'd say, 2 months or so at regionals, and really have not done well. I have no idea why. Maybe I'm just bad at playing it, but here we go anyway. 3 Korekion, pretty standard monsters. 3 Caster. 3 Heliotrope, great 1950 beater. 3 Mandragora. 1 Thunderbird only. Some people run 2, others run 3. I just feel 1 works a lot better. No clogging whatsoever. 1 Rabbit for your Heliotropes. 1 Dark Armed. Another great card to draw, because if you go for first turn Ophion, that goes to the grave. That's 3 Dark Monsters. Boom, there's Dark Armed. That's usually a win. And then 2 Maxies and 2 Veilers. I usually do not like to run that many hand traps, but in Evilswarms it's a lot slower, and hand traps are definitely warranted. And then we have 3 Pandemic, which is just great, like pretty much traps them. Reinforcement of the Army for your caster to get an easy Xyz. Book of Moon, Dark Hole, 2 MSTs only because you have the 3 Pandemic, and when you're going to be attacking you can pretty much just ignore all back row with Pandemic, so you don't really need the MSTs, but I still run 2. And then traps, 1 Infection. You only need 1 because you can search it with Ophion. And then after that, like every monster you draw just becomes a Korekion, so you can just Xyz every turn. 1 Reborn, Xyz Reborn, to just get back an Ophion. Anything really saves your ass a lot. 1 Safe Zone, also saving the ass. This thing pretty much always comes in handy. I mean, I would probably bump it up to 2, maybe 3 if I had to, but quite useful. Only 2 Fiendish. I really prefer Compulse to it. Just Compulse gets things off the field. Fiendish is just dead on the field. 2 D-Prisms. 2 Mirror Force. 1 Torrential. Another great combo is Torrential with Pandemic. Will pretty much clear their field. Also works with Dark Hole. Compulse, Bottomless, and Warning to round out your 40. It's pretty standard build, I guess, but I don't know, I haven't had too much success with it on the extra. Glad they changed the rules so you can have different colored sleeves on your extra. Just makes it look nice. 3 Ophion, gotta play 3. Go for 3 like plenty of times. Like if even at like just locals, maybe out of 8 games I'll probably go for 3 Ophions, at least 4. 1 Ouroboros, rarely get him out, but when you do, he's quite useful. Bahamut, 2 of them, so you can take their monsters. Nightmare, really helpful against Constellars. 1 Emerald to get back Heliotropes in general. Kibunal protects Ophion. Dweller, because it's Dweller, I guess. Utopia, Maestroke, Babel Operative, Cowboy, and Gemini Pearl to round out your 15 in the extra deck. And then the side deck, I run 1 more Thunderbird because if I need to get my deck faster, I need to get more monsters. Put in a second one. 3, way too much clogging. Don't run 3. Deck Devi and Eradicator Epidemic. These 2 I will side in very often. I just like to see first game which one I can use against them, if not both, and then just side them in. I would main them, but I don't want to take chances. I don't really have enough space for them. Then 3 Light Imprisoning for that looming Constellar matchup that I still always seem to lose. 3rd MST, if you need it. They're playing tons of back row. Allure, rarely side that in because like you really don't want to be banishing monsters because you're only running like what, 14 Evilswarms? No, more than that, I think. 3 deck lockdown. It's good against a lot of things actually. It does hurt me when because Ophion will go for Pandemic and Infection, but if I usually get my 2 that I need, the Pandemic and the Infection, turn 1 and turn 2, then I'll drop the deck lockdown. 3 Dress, just again to protect your Ophion. A lot of people main it, but I don't know, I think there are more effective things like Safe Zone and whatnot. And then 1 Prohibition. Just very useful against a lot of things. Cited in pretty often. And yeah, those are my Evilswarms. I have not had too much success, but I feel like the build is not the problem. I think it's just the competition I usually run into at locals. Pretty much done with this deck. I've been playing Blackwings in the past week or so, 2 weeks. And I think I'm going to be moving on to Noble Knights after that. Also Boojans. Should have deck profiles of those too. And thanks for watching. Subscribe, like, favorite, comment, everything. This has been Dracossack Money, and I'll see you later.